That one I have not seen. This one I have seen before.
The slot machine.
It's been a while,
Every time you
though.
swing it, you have the chance of getting a massive payday. And that's because if you hit
I think
in
this
just
is
the right spot, it will unleash
this is a
chemical reaction.
A lot
which
simpler.
will send the ball flying way faster than you could possibly hit it by hand. And chemical reaction is just a fancy way of saying
this
there's an
one
explosion.
is
They
like
talk about
considerably
fast having a
more
sweet spot,
simple than
but
the
nothing
last
compared
one,
to this.
but it's
This
like
is the sweetest of sweet spots.
Still.
It's like the holy of holies. If you hit this, it's crazy.
nothing against him, but Mark Rober never missed dartboard. So
It's powered by up to 3.
Mark Rober did never miss dartboard, but he also needed an $80,000 vision system to do it.
Blanks.
And Mr. Guy here is using a Kinect, so you know
There are so many ways this
there's
thing
that.
can explode, destroy itself, destroy me. It's so powerful it can punch a hole in a ball. This project has been simultaneously thrilling and terrifying. It's also the premier home defense bat, so we'll be trying that out as well. I've been wanting to make this bat for a long time, but it's big. It's really CNC router. And my wife was all like, don't you already have 3 mils? How many do you need? Cool. I told her, that's easy.
I wonder what he
just need
does in
one
his
more.
free time.
And she said, that's what you said last time. Also, can it even fit down here? And I said, how big could it be? Then I said, hey, Tormach, do you want to work together? And they said, yes. So, long story short, a Tormach 24R just showed up in my driveway, and there's no way it's going to fit through my shop door. But like a wolf with its back to the wall, I'm not going down without a fight. You can kiss that
You're
crate
so fucking
goodbye.
cool.
I also partially disassembled the mill. The real challenge now is getting it through this obstacle course to my shop. But you'd be amazed what a man, a chain hoist, a pallet jack, and some sheer determination.
Oh.
Every time I take something down the hill, it's incredibly painful, and I say,
Did he need an $80,000 vision system because it was harder to track than a basketball? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was literally just because the darts are harder to track than basketballs.
I'm never going to
That's
do
why
that
he
again,
needed
but
this.
it doesn't matter.
System.
How many more big tools could I possibly get? And then I let just enough time pass to forget how terrible it was.
I want a CNC
and I
router,
get another
bro.
one.
I want it.
This was so much easier to set up.
No, wait,
than
no,
my
I just want a
Reeves
CNC
X.
machine. I want to
Hardest
mill
part was getting off
aluminum.
the
I
pallet.
think that would be the
Doesn't seem to
coolest
be good
fucking
at the
thing
point, so
ever.
I'm doing the recommended 4x4 Jenga challenge. I'm mounting the computer, and the instructions say, do not use the front mount. There's a risk of entrapment and death. Use the side mount. The mount they say not to use is nicer,
Email
but
Tormach?
is a little bit of convenience worth the risk?
I don't know.
Potential
That's
death?
I don't know if
those
it's just a
CNC
quick
machines, I
email
really appreciate
away.
Just plugging everything in and it working. This is the
Hey
chiller,
guys,
so this
I
cools
made
the
a video
spindle.
for
It produces a
Amazon
whole lot
where a
of heat
baby
when it's
shoots
cutting.
lasers
It
at
pushes
us.
water through. If you don't pump the water, it will burn the spindle up. This is a gigantic vacuum pump. It uses way more power than the mill itself. When you're cutting sheets, it vacuums them down onto the table so you don't have to use clamps. I wish there was more to show.
What do you think of
That's
Joji?
it. It's done.
Dude, I love Joji. I think Sanctuary is actually my favorite song by him.
thinking 2 foot by 4 foot. How big could that be? This thing is huge. You can fit so much into this. As an engineer, I love getting machinery because I can check it out and see how they designed everything. Ooh, THK ball screws. If you have to ask how much they cost, you can't afford them. I wonder what these mounting points are for on the table. Maybe a rotary table or a tool changer.
All right.
I really like this.
Pretty
vacuum
done
table.
eating.
Cool design.
Anyway,
But if you can't,
he
24,000 RPM. Be able
he's
to
just
punch out
yeah.
big.
See,
baseball
setting up a
bat
CNC
from
router.
scratch by the door of a store. You should
Mills
create
out a
deep
baseball
cord
bat
for
from
the
a
largest nails. The baseball bat that will harness as much to beat the home run. The basic idea is to make a bat with a cylinder that can shoot in and out of it. Then if a ball hits
Yes, this is
right at the cylinder,
This is the idea.
I can launch it out really fast, and that'll send the ball flying. Faster than I would get it to fly if I just hit with the bat. Tracted him firing this flying. I settled on design.
So
where
he
the blanks
fucking like
sit in the bottom of
he
the tube,
machines
and
all of
the
this.
piston has
It's
little
yeah,
pins
these
on it
are
that
like
fire.
22
The
caliber
pins are hitting
blanks.
the edge of the shell because they're a rim fire. That means if you crush
So they
the
have
edge
it
of the shell,
literally has the
that will
power
set
of
it
like
off. Like they say,
1
you
to
can't
3
try it till
bullets.
you make it. So let's get this thing done.
No, I should buy a chop saw
Getting this
too.
made, use
Fuck, I want like I wish I had a little more space for like shop
pretty
tools.
much every fabrication technology that I have. A lot of my time is spent machining. because
That's
these
so
parts
fucking
are
cool.
Really heavy duty.
Like
This is honing the bore so that I get a nice good seal. I have
There's so
the
many
manual
things I
mill
wanna
because it's
learn
so
how to
much
do.
easier for stuff like these firing pins and the piston. The bat is machined out of a solid 4x4. There's a lot of material to remove.
it's fucking 4x4 makes it bad. I don't
And the surface finish is fantastic. I didn't need to
Science
sand
and
or
technology
anything.
later? Yeah, maybe.
To design this mechanism, I needed to know if it was going to explode
If my
or not
brain is
from the
able
pressure
to deal with it.
of the shells detonating inside of it. And depending on how I ran the numbers, I could make it look like this thing was totally fine or that it was guaranteed to explode. So what I'm going to do, cover, and we can see if there's any kind of distortion or anything like that. All right. 3,
I like this
2,
project.
1. What?
I like this project a lot.
That doesn't make any sense. Let's try again. Again. It looks
Really,
like I'm
he's
losing
very
most of
good at
pressure for a
showing
tiny gap in
the
shell carrier.
engineering
So I'm
design
gonna remake the parts
process
to have
of like
proper seals.
trying over and
We
over
want this
again
piece
and
of crap.
refactoring
This is what
designs
you
and
want.
shit.
Real seals. All right, let's try again. That is much more like it. All those tests were with 1 out of 3 shells, so let's try 2 now. That was much more violent than I was expecting. Whoa, it totally broke my tester. That's a
That is
steel rod.
so much
And
fucking
look at the
force. I
extrusion.
mean, when you think
It
about it,
whacked
it's
the ball
literally
so
the force
hard,
of a
it
bullet.
bent the extrusion back
It is
on itself.
just the powder.
Really
It's the
made me
powder
scared to
that's
use
in a
this
bullet.
bat. All right, I'm gonna try a single cartridge.
Or
load.
no,
I've
in
tested
2
it a lot,
bullets.
and it
In
seems
2
very
fucking
safe.
bullets.
Whoa, that's so much power.
Yeah, 2 bullets. He hasn't loaded it with 3 yet. I actually don't think he loads it with 3 yet in the video.
2 shells. Closer. What? So upon closer inspection, it would seem I broke everything. Somehow, even the firing pins fell out, and they were a press fit. The force of stopping the piston destroyed the stop bar and ripped the firing mechanism out of the bat shell carrier. That would have been bad. I think my results in the bat were so much different than the out.
I forget how he fixed that issue.
And this will hopefully fix the bat design, the firing mechanism. So in this piston, it now has these urethane rods, which are very stiff springs.
He
this
put
piston
shock absorbers on his bat, like suspension for your car,
out,
but for his
it will hit
bullet
this
bat.
rod, which will have to compress these springs out. It would just, as those springs carrier in, so should wear a full set of body armor.
Flying off at an angle, and you would think that has even out into my face. So I have this against the bat.
Ball looks like when they have no technological help. But when you hit the sweet spot,
Whoa.
Holy shit. It's sick. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. God, it's fucking sick. The craziest part is that he's able to make these things like every few weeks. God, that's loud.
so it looks like I'm getting around. I'm hitting it perfectly.
Yeah, he doesn't do the 3 shells in this video. I think he hits like a pineapple with it.
Teed up. My house, if it were a home intruder.
His channel is Stuff Made Here. Very good. He is like just kind of popped onto my YouTube recommended page like I don't know, I'd say like a month or so ago. But god damn, he makes some like really sick stuff. Definitely, if he keeps going with it, I'm like excited to see what he does as he keeps doing YouTube videos. Mira FTW, Spark Free, and Mr. Panda, and BTY Nubby. Thank you for the subs and friendships. New Smarter Everyday video for firing a baseball. Yeah. I saw. Fuck, what's his real name? I saw Smarter Everyday's. That baseball cannon was fucking insane. Smarter Everyday made a baseball cannon where you fucking it launches it over 1,000 miles an hour. A baseball, and when the baseball hits something at over 1,000 miles an hour, oh yeah, Destin. It just fucking like evaporates. It's crazy. It's sick.